Guys on the stream, hang in there with me for just a little bit longer. I'm having a couple of technical difficulties here. We're getting this ironed out real quick. And welcome back to another Snapshot VR Master League game. We have on the blue team the fairly new team, the Merc88s, and on the pink team, Ember, one of the original teams in the VR Master League this season. We are waiting for a couple of players to join still, but stick with us just a little bit longer and we'll go ahead and get the game going. We are on the NXL World Cup 2019 map for this first map. It's this giant kind of castle structure here in the middle with the snake beams all around it and the four tall towers, the Maya towers. Right in the dead center, we've got that center brick. We've seen a lot of crazy center play on this field, so it should be an absolutely crazy match. Lots of heads up play, lots of guns up play. Should be a gunfighter's map, so let's check in with the pits and see where we are. It looks like we are still waiting on one of the Merc88s players to join. So let me check in with the captain real quick, and you guys can be there with me and see what the status is. Hang on here. Hey guys, looks like we're still missing one of the players from the Merc88s. Is that right?
No, we're 2v3, Tickle. Let's go.
Okay, so the Merc88s opting to go 2v3 tonight. They are missing their third and theoretically fourth player. But sometimes that's how it works. So let's check in with all the players, make sure everybody's ready to go, and we will get started on this map 1 of the World Cup 2019. I'm seeing all the Ember guys, their guns up. Beautiful, beautiful. Seeing all the Merc88s guys. Awesome. All right, let's get it on.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck and have fun, everybody. Like I said, this is a little bit more crazy up the middle map. It looks like Ember is lining up with 2 players on the D side. Quokka actually stepping back out of bounds. Rico, the J guy there, getting shot off almost immediately off break. That will put Ember up 2-1, but looks like we lost another body from Quokka, and Switch is down to a one-on-one with, is that Burninator? It is, AK Burninator and Switch going back and forth in this mirror matchup in this one-on-one. They're both in that D1 bunker, shooting back and forth. AK checks back up on the inside and able to catch him peeking there. Good little bit of gunfighting there from AK. Like I said, definitely a gunfighter's field. You know, if it comes down to a one-on-one situation and you can make your opponent be watching something else and come across there, it's absolutely going to give you a huge advantage. Let's see if we can get kind of the breakout side from the Merc88s here. AK Burninator streaming out to the D side, makes it immediately back into that D1 bunker, shoots across field, gets the first kill on Jay. Quokka coming down the middle, trying to take care of AK. AK catches him, though. Oh, and that's going to cost Ember for sure. Merc88's up now in a 2-on-1 situation, And once again, Switch is the last man alive. He's fighting for his life out of both sides of the bunker and able to take out AK. A little bit of vengeance there from the first round. But as he checks back inside, T-Guardian will catch him. And that will put the Merc88s up 2-0 on this first map, despite being down one body off the start. AK looking like he's coming out to the D side again. Excellent shooting off the break, but nobody dies. Oh, I spoke too soon. Jay wrapping around that can, gets caught. But Ember with the body advantage off the start. They only have to shoot 2 players, and they get it back done. So Ember now clawing back into this game, 1-2. Quokka looks like he's flossing a little bit there. Jay waving hi to the folks back home up at RefBot. Switch making it out to that D-side temple. Oh, and Quokka, oh no, Jay actually scored that first kill. And hit a 3-on-1. They just all launched down the field simultaneously, and it looks like Jay got both kills. Jay recovering very nicely. And that'll put Ember back on the board 2-2. Let's see if we can get a slightly different angle on this. A little higher. There we go. AK staying back in the middle, giving up the D side effectively. And that will free up Switch to just pour down the D side. He's already past the 50. Able to sneak a shot in on T-Guardian. AK battling for his life out of this back center can. But Switch already in such a prominent position, advanced down the field on him already. And despite stumbling early, it looks like Ember is coming back strong. See a lot of people cheering for Ember in the chat. It's always good to see. Switch coming out to the D side. AK match him. Oh no, and they lost T-Guardian off break. AK in a 3-on-1, and he peeks out just to the outside, and Switch was just holding a lane on him. You know, it's a game of inches, and all it takes is for him to come out and just check just a little bit on the outside here, and he got absolutely picked up. So that off the start body advantage is absolutely turning into Ember's favor now. Ember looking a lot stronger. Switch not playing up the D side, but going up the middle. I like to see those strong lanes come up, and it looks like maybe Jay or Quokka picked up that first kill, but AK able to pick up a kill on Quokka. Switch up here in the center structure. Jay running down the right side, the snake side there, and AK didn't know he was coming. Went to make a move up into the D1, and Jay catches him.
That was nice.
So the first map goes to Ember, 5-2, folks. Let's pull up the scoreboard here real quick. I will hop into the pits and leave the global audio channel here out of respect for the players. There we go. And here we go. So you see Quokka pulling out that 4-3. Switch really with a strong showing after those first 2 rounds, going 5-2. And AK, despite being down a body all game, 6-6 KDR. You like to see it. You like to see people show up and actually play their hearts out, even if they're at a disadvantage. So absolutely love that. Definitely good to see some new teams in the league. I think Mercs has been around for a little bit now, but definitely good to see him on stream. Good to see him active and good to see him playing out here. So let's go ahead and get the map swapped over real quick and check in with captains and make sure everybody's good to go for this next map. Speaking of which, the next map will be the NXL Las Vegas Open. I think we've determined that it's from 2017. So this is going a little ways back. And it's got that center A structure. I apologize here. It's taking me just a second to kind of scroll through these on mouse keyboard. There we go. Just got to make sure that it's the right one there. Beautiful. Looking good with that center structure. Let me hop into the audio chat.
Yeah, I hear you.
Alrighty, folks. So that was map 1. We now have the NXL Vegas Open. I believe we said this was from 2017-ish with that center A structure. So, captains, everybody ready? Let me see those guns in the air, and we'll go ahead and get started on map 2. Excellent. AK, T-Guardian, beautiful. Love it across the board. All right, let's get it on.
All right, good luck. Have fun.
Good luck and have fun, guys. Always a congenial start to the game here from most of the VR Master League players. You gotta love that level of respect and professionalism that keeps people coming out. You know, it's an intense game. Emotions run pretty high sometimes, and it's always nice to see everybody coming away as friends. So Quokka getting cut underneath the A there, and AK dying off the snake side. Switch pushing past it. It might be a buzzer race here. Switch going for it. T-Guardian going for it. Who's going to make it there first? And I think Ember. Switch makes it there first, and he will score the point. I mean, T-Guardian must have been, inches away, and you hate to see it. Just to clarify something from some of the people in the chat. We do have some of the newer teams, so we do not necessarily have everybody loaded in the caster deck just yet. So I can't actually select some of the teams. So that might be a reason why some of you might be seeing a different team other than Ember and Merc88s. So I do apologize for that, but that is one of the limitations of what we've got going on here. So Ember coming back with another strong point. And it really shows the strength of having that extra body off the break. You know, you can do so much. When you're down to a 2-on-3 situation, automatically puts you at a pretty big disadvantage. Just the number of angles you can cover, and as soon as one of you dies, you can't even cross it up. Oh my, but T-Guardian coming through the middle unchecked, and they haven't picked him up at all, and T-Guardian will come in and slap the buzzer. 1-on-2, and T-Guardian has the cojones to come through the middle, shoot one of their players, and run straight for the buzzer. It was a beautiful play. I haven't seen anything like it this season. That is absolutely masterful play there from T-Guardian. He lost his teammate, but able to keep his cool and come back into the situation. And, oh my, AK left in a 1-on-3. He's been here before, but Quokka just coming down the middle and peeks right around that tall bunker and able to take him out pretty easily there, pretty cleanly. Quokka just fighting for his, or sorry, AK just fighting for his life. See AK getting lined up to go down the snake side there. AK and Switch duking it out. Oh, AK able to get the shot in on him. Quokka running down the middle. AK taking him out, but it looks like it's a mutual trade. The paint was in the air already, and that'll take him out. So Ember now up 4-1 on this map too. And for those of you watching at home, the VR Master League teams can actually pull from reservists for the week. So that's definitely a great way to get started in the VR Master League, is come out, be a reservist, and get picked up by your team. Looks like AK was able to get a shot in on one of them, but Quokka and AK come in and trade out one more time. And that will be it for map 2. Ember winning 5-1. And once again, I'll hop onto the pit real quick and leave the global audio channel out of respect for the players here. Excellent. And we will pull up that scoreboard. AK Burninator putting up a very strong performance with that 8-6 KDR. But unfortunately, when you're down a body off the start, it's going to make life very difficult for you. Quokka putting up a very good showing there as well. Seems like he was able to get a kill most of those rounds and then run up and secure a second kill whenever he was getting it done. But I really do think, like I said, the play of that map is T-Guardian coming up and getting the kill on, I think it was Switch, and then just running for the buzzer. What an exciting play. Let's check in with the captains real quick, get the room swapped around, and looks like we are moving on to the NXL Chicago Open here, folks. Oh, stick with us real quick. I get that flipped around. There we go. Alrighty, folks. I gotta say, T-Guardian, that super quick, that play up the middle where you made it, and I think you got a kill and then immediately streak for the buzzer. How'd that make you feel?
That was fun. I looked, and then I looked behind me, and somebody's right at our button. I was like, whoa, that was close.
Yeah, absolutely. We had 2 buzzer plays so far in this game, so it's a little uncharacteristic, but I like to see it. Transitioning back real quick to the gameplay, we do have the NXL Chicago Open layout pulled up, so I want to make sure everybody's good there, and then we'll see guns in the air, and we'll go ahead and get started on map 3. So
this gun in the air doesn't count. He's gonna be right back. Sorry.
Gotcha. So we've got Quokka out real quick. Let me drop out of the global audio channel. Oh, looks like he might be back.
Oh, his gun's in the air.
Hey, good enough for me. Beautiful. All right, let's get it on, guys. Good luck and have fun.
Yep, good luck.
And so here we are on the NXL Chicago Open map. I believe this is also from 2019. We've got those wing structures and that center brick structure. And I believe there's also supposed to be a brick up at the 50 on the snake there. But these are some of the OG maps from Snapshot. So they're using some slightly older geometry. They didn't necessarily have all the bunkers loaded in there. And AK able to secure a kill on the D side. T-Guardian dying, kind of pushing up the middle there, and looks like, I believe it was Switch over there, but I don't want to incorrectly credit that kill. Yeah, Quokka and Switch both got a kill on that, so great showing from them. You know, and definitely not letting the pressure off Merc88s here. Despite the fact that they're up a body, you definitely want to see him play tight and get it done. And Quokka just going absolutely mad, man, up the middle, down the snake. But it looks like AK was able to pick him off, and now it's a 2-on-1, and T-Guardian runs up the middle and absolutely murders that center player. I'm not sure if it was Riley or Switch. But I mean, that's how fast things can turn around for you. So Merc88's putting a point on the board and going up tying it up 1-1 on this map 3. JH set to look out to the D side. Quokka looks like he might be going up the middle, but then breaks off to the snake real quick. AK at that D side Aztec all the way in the back, battling it out with Jay, but that'll free up Quokka to just run down the snake side here and secure both kills back to back. You know, I don't even think anybody was looking at him. So typically when you're in those back bunkers in a low body situation, what you actually want to do is look cross field so you can actually protect your other player. So this tower player would look over at the D side, and this D side Aztec player would actually look over at the snake. So just a little bit of strategic advice there for anybody who's watching, trying to pick it up and play as you go back home. Switch coming out to the snake side, trading out. Oh no, it's not a trade out. I saw the 2 lines, but it was not a trade. Not sure what happened there with kill data. T-Pawn actually joined mid-game. And I'm not sure we can do that. We're going to have to check in with the league mods here. I guess since they did not have a third player, it is technically the first time he's joined, so I think we're okay. I think he's going to let this fly. But that third body coming alive for the Merc88s will definitely make a pretty big difference. If they can pull out this map 3, it will be likely because they had that third body available. But it does not help at all when they throw their bodies away at Quokka up in that center structure and just sniping people left and right. So Ember going up 3-2. So I do like to see that T-Pawn came back here to support his team. Always good to see. Like I said, we will probably have to have an official ruling from the league mods as to the validity of that. Quokka charging up the middle. JH making it out to the snake. T-Guardian and JH trading out. But that will put AK and T-Pawn on a 2-on-1 situation against the Ember's captain, Quokka there. Quokka able to catch him on the snake side. T-Pon streaming down the D side, but he has no idea where he is, and Quokka able to pick him up and win the 2-on-1. And that will put Ember up 4-2 on this map 3. Quokka with that really strong center play that we've seen from him kind of all season, really. Looks like JH and Quokka trading positions there a little bit. Switch playing in the snake again. Quokka coming up with that tall cake. And Switch able to pick up that snake player. T-Pon making it wide out to the D-side Aztec. Quokka and T-Pon battling it out, but Quokka checks into the stream and dies. And it comes down to a 2-on-2. T-Pon trying to sneak some paint in on Switch standing tall in that bunker. And you can see just how tiny Switch has got to be in order to live out of this bunker. But he gets the duck walk going, and he's able to advance. And I don't think AK knows that he was moving. And Switch comes up. Oh, AK stands up tall over the top of the bunker and puts it on Switch. And right at the same time, T-Pon and JH trade out. Cross field there. And that will put another point back on the field for the Merc88s. Merc88s clawing back into this. They're hanging in there. They're only down 1 point. If they're able to win the next 2 points, that will go towards Merc88s. And Ember trying to close this thing out. Oh, and they kill 2 bodies off break. One of them dies off. Oh, and there we have it. T-Guardian pushing up the middle. And Quokka, the captain, once again putting on a very strong showing. Oh my, 11-4. Quite the showing. I do wish T-Pon had made it into the game earlier and we had seen a full 3-on-3 battle. But let's hop back into the pits real quick and check AK with another incredibly strong showing, 10-5 on that map. Let's go check in with everybody and see how everybody's feeling after that map 3. So all 3 maps in this case went to Team Ember, and we'll get those scores reported on here shortly as well. Alrighty, folks. So, looks like we had T-Pon join the game in the middle of the game. T-Pon, where were you all the rest of the other maps, buddy?
Driving home.
Well, that is unfortunate. I know we did actually delay this game just slightly, but still weren't able to make it in time, huh?
Nope.
And T-Pon, you are the captain of the Merc88s, is that right?
Yeah.
And I gotta have a shout out real quick to the devs. Looks like you're sporting that new GS blaster gun model. That's a brand new cosmetic gun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, how you like it?
Fucking sick.
It is a family friendly stream, so we're gonna ignore some of that real quick. But absolutely. AK hiding in the back there. Heck of a showing all 3 maps, bud. You went 10-5 on this last map. I mean, you're a very strong player. Even though you were down bodies almost every single point coming in for a 2-on-3, I mean, you darn nearly pulled it off.
Almost, man, almost. It's tough. It's tough when they know they can be really aggressive and run up the field on us, you know.
Absolutely,
and just put me in behind my bunker and have someone else run me out, and that's what they were doing. They were smart. They were smart about it. They didn't let us have it.
I was gonna say Ember is actually one of the more aggressive teams that I've seen in the league this year. You know, definitely a strong showing from them. On that note, let's head over to Ember real quick and get a couple questions in with them. Great game, guys. Thanks for coming out and playing. I appreciate it.
Thanks for hosting, Tickle.
Always a pleasure. Ember, all 3 maps. How you feel?
I wish it was a 3v3.
Yeah, I feel bad.
If I could slap you right now. Oh, motherfucker.
Oh,
sorry.
Okay.
I didn't realize that. I didn't know how long we would have to wait, so I didn't know if. Yeah.
That's all right. Quokka.
That was fun. Fun.
Quokka, quite the strong showing all 3 maps. I think you were probably the kill leader in most of those maps for your team. I mean, is there any special trick to what you're doing, or just getting out wide and shooting your gun?
I was just going out wide because there's only 2 of them. I was just taking advantage of it, to be honest. Not
Hey,
really anything
I love it.
special.
Absolutely. And I've been calling you Jay all stream, so it's Jay in the game here,
So, yeah.
but it's Rico on the VRML site, and I guess you're not in the Snapshot Discord.
No.
So how
I
can the
gotta
people
join
find
that.
you?
I'm in the Onward Discord, but everybody knows me as Birthday Boy.
It's his birthday.
All right,
my
well hit him
birthday.
up in the Onward Discord, Birthday Boy. Always good to have a couple more people from the other VRML series and from the other some of the other more prominent VR games. Come on in and check us out and see what all's going on. Switch, you had a pretty exciting series there in the Snake a couple of times.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was I was trying to. In this game, I always like to try to sneak up, if I can, like use the snake to maybe push the advantage without them knowing where exactly I'm going yet and popping up. You know.
Absolutely, yeah. I saw it a couple of times there. That last series where you were coming from the tall Maya temple, and you actually duck walked from the Maya temple all the way into like the Snake 2 or Snake 3 there, battling it out with AK, and he actually stood up and was able to get a shot in on you. That is kind of one of the flaws of trying to sneak up into the Snake. But
Yeah, it was tough.
getting out
I played
wide
really
and.
good.
And yeah, I think it was a great game. It was really exciting to see T-Pon kind of hop in there last minute. Kind of changed up the math a little bit, but unfortunately it was just a little bit too late. But congratulations, Ember, on a 3-0 map victory. And absolutely good showing from you guys all the way around. Definitely some strong contenders out there and great gunfighting.
Yeah, we'll have to do a challenge or something maybe in the future. It's nice playing with you guys.
Yep, good games, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Alrighty, folks, take care. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. This has been another VR Master League. Again, preseason 1, week 8 between Ember and the Merc88s. Take care, folks.